Smiley shot this shit, ho.
Smiley and Memoriiies Media.
Shout out to Memoriiies never die. Y'all already know.
Shout out to Smiley and Memoriiies Media.
It's the Memoriiies Media podcast, and we got a very special guest in the building with us today. She's from Savannah, Georgia, and she's the owner of Kossab company. Am I saying it right?
Yeah.
Everybody, please welcome Miss Yaz. How you doing today?
Hey, how y'all doing?
So you from Savannah, Georgia?
Yes.
So what was it like growing up in Savannah? Did you grow up here?
Yeah. What can I say? Oh my God. So basically, growing up, like, I think I lived a regular, like, Savannah life. Like, you go through the struggle, you pretty much do all of that, but it had its ups and downs. But overall, though, people be like, okay, she got a cute face, she ain't went through nothing in life. No. I've been through something, and I went through hell. Do you hear me?
Yeah.
But overall, though, I ain't never been an outgoing person. I'm adventurous when I want to be, but I don't hang around a lot of people. I went to Johnson, and that's really, Savannah just is something I'm trying to get up out of.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So you dance, right?
Yes.
So what made you start doing that?
Okay, so it really was a bet. A lot of people don't know that's really why I started dancing, because it was a bet. So I used to hang around DJ A-Rod or whatever. So he really plugged me in with all of that. So then my first club I ever danced at was the Gentleman's Club. I came a long way from that club.
Yeah. What was the experience there?
Once you see how much potential you got at other clubs and how much money you can make, it's like, okay, cool. Like, that's going to always be my home club. I'm going to always shout them out, you feel me? Anytime girls looking for a way to dance, I always tell them to go there if you're trying to make money.
Yeah.
But it's not, when I started going to other clubs and I see I can make 2 bands a night. When I first started working there, it was like, okay, cool. It was a good little vibe. I met some people, you learn stuff. When I first started dancing, I was shadowed. Like, I'm talking about, I could not get on the stage by myself. They wasn't going for none of that. The girls kept trying to put me on the stage, and I was not going for it. And it was that club, you know, any club with a lot of females. I was not used to being around females neither. I'm so used to being around my brothers and jumping fences, lighting up fires in the backyard. So when I got in a room with a lot of females, like, seeing everybody changing, all the drama and stuff, I'm like, okay, I'm not here for this. But man, that club it was a good club, but it just was like, okay, I see how much money I can make. I ain't going back there, plus, you know.
Yeah.
That's really how that is. That's just like a starters club. That's how I feel.
So when you first started, how did you handle? Did you have any judgment from your family or friends or something like that?
Oh my God. Let me get into that. This is the one thing I can say before I even tell my story. When you start doing something in life, or when you start dancing, you can't think about what nobody going to say about you. Like, I'm an overthinker. Yeah, I don't care what people say about me, but it's going to still be in the back of my head, because why would you say that? But when I first started dancing, I didn't really tell none of my family. None of my family knew, so it was crazy.
So you're doing it in secret.
I'm talking about nobody knew nothing. Like, people that was, like, one of my homegirls knew, because she was taking me to work when I didn't have a car at the time. So, my cousin, she knew, but, like, people did not really know about that. So, this how they found out. I posted a picture. Oh, my God. I looked at, like, oh, my God, that's so embarrassing. I had on my sister wedding heels, a thong. I still remember it to this day. A thong and, some type of bra that I brought out City Trends. Okay, I had money, but I was like, I don't know what to wear. You feel me? They was just like, well, lingerie. So that's what I went and got. So that's what the freak I went and got. But I posted this picture on, like, with spam page. That's like another Instagram for, you know, real close people. Some are on Twitter. One of them, it got back to my family. Oh my God, they be like, don't start dancing, The side of my family, because I grew up from dancing, so that side of my family, they were just like, why I should have told them, they could have led me. But I was like, it's something that I didn't really want to come out about. Like, if I wanted to come out about it, then I'll come out. But people in high school, they were just talking crazy. I'm like, but I'm making more money than all of y'all. Yeah. So we can't even relate.
Comments and they broke as a motherfucker.
Bro, I'm talking about $0 to their name. And it's like, how you gonna come for me, but you broke?
Yeah. So
really, that was just an experience. People was talking, smacking my family. But it's like, I'm getting more money than y'all too, the adults. So y'all nobody shouldn't have nothing to say. But overall though, they ended up finding out everybody pretty cool with it now. But when I first started, they was like, why? Like, I was like, it's fun. Plus, it was a day. I'm going to do it. Now that, you know, I'm in there now, I might as well stay in there. So, yeah.
So, when you first, well, throughout your journey, would you say that dancing, anybody can do dancing?
It's 50-50. It's 50-50. I don't feel like anybody can do dancing because dancing is not for a lot of people. If you insecure, first thing, if you got low self-esteem and then you insecure about yourself, don't do it because men are disrespectful. I don't care what nobody say. Men do not care what comes out their mouth. Like, and then you still got racist clubs. So like, one club I was dancing at, they might not come up to you because you're, you know, they might not like that, but they might like a Mexican girl, Latina girl, and you just got to know that you're that bitch to the point where you can't really care about what nobody else got to say about you. So I wouldn't say anybody could do it, but shoot, if you want to go for it, anybody that be asking me about it, I'd be like, go for it. Like, don't think about it, because if you think about it too much, you're not going to do it. Yeah. And if you got insecurity issues or low self-esteem, definitely don't do it, because that's going to mess you up. And people be running into depression and stuff. That's why a lot of them girls be, you know, the back end of doing all them drugs and stuff, because that's how they get lit. Like, they got low self-esteem and insecurity issues.
Yeah. So, I heard you said something about the men. Did you start to hate men when you started dancing? Did you grow hatred towards men?
I knew how to deal with them because I had brothers. It didn't really make me start hating men, but it started letting me see the back end of men. Like, dang, y'all really don't care what y'all say out your mouth. Like, they might not say nothing to me because I'm cute. Well, I'm a bad bee. So they ain't really said too much to me. But when we be in the locker room, I see other girls talk about it or whatever. The only thing I really dealt with in the strip club is like a racist thing. Like, they might not come up to me on stage, but they might come to somebody else. But if I come down off a stage and go talk to them, then I make some money. But that was just me. But men ain't never like, I had issues, but it wasn't like nobody saying nothing bad about me. Like, they might be like, her butt love, but they love me still. So they still, you still gonna throw your money at me. But men, it ain't made me hate men, but men just, oh my God, they just don't care, like, at all. I be like, how could you say that? And then men messy too. So they might talk to me, because they know I ain't gonna say nothing, because that ain't my business. So they might talk to me about another dancer, tell me how they did such and such to a dancer, or how the dancer look or something. I be like, no, what? I be like, ooh, y'all is messy, you hear me?
So you started your own clothing company, Kossab. Am I saying it right? Kossab
yeah, you saying it right.
Okay.
The Kossab Co. But you can say Kossab.
What made you start that?
I've been sewing for a minute. Like, my granny and them sew, so I've been around like sewing machines. So I was like, okay, cool. Let me see what I could do. So sewing, people say it's hard, but it's really easy. But the reason why I started sewing. But I was like, okay, that's too much work. Yeah. That's way too much work. You got to really get into that. And I'm like impatient, but I'm working on it. So that happened. Then I stopped for a minute. So I always wanted to own a company. Like, I done had like 5 different names for my company. So this the main one.
Give me one on real quick.
It's called, my Instagram name was Everything Nice. Don't know how that came about. So the clothing line was called ENVDN. I think it was like Everything Nice, boutique, something. I don't know what it was. I know it was some type of collection. Yeah. And that's where it really started at. And this girl made my logo. I forgot her Instagram. But that's how that started. Then I was like, okay, let me come up with something. I need to come back harder. So I took a lot of time to practice, learn, work. And that's really all I did, and that's really how I got back into it. So this time around, I've been doing pretty good, if I say so myself.
So what do you plan on taking it?
In a couple of years, like, I own an office downtown or whatever, but once my lease up, I'll probably move or whatever. But right now, it's just to fund other stuff. Like, I'm going to always have my clothing brand because that's me. So I see it taking off, like, probably next year. Yeah. I see it taking way off, like, to the point where the 2 main things that I said I'm gonna get done before, like, my time in, is I want to build like 2 type of homes. I want to build one for homeless people, and I want to build one for what it's called, for like foster kids and stuff, because I be hearing stories of how they be going through that. Like, I don't really like tell people my plans, but those are the 2 main things I do see myself doing in life. So that's really to fund that. And then I'm gonna always keep my clothing brand. I see myself like just moving upwards with it. Like, a lot of people gonna know about it, having different models. Like, it's gonna be there. It's gonna be up there with the top celebrities.
So what's the difference between the different dudes that you run into? What's the difference between a scammer and a street dude?
A scammer and a street dude?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. Let me see. Okay, I'm gonna talk about young street dudes and then, older.
Mm-hmm.
You okay? So young street dudes, they do too much. Some older street dudes do too much too, but young dudes just be doing too much. Like, if you street, you don't gotta let it be known. The streets gonna mess with you. We know you street. We know you hood. Just be chill. I like chill street dudes. All that talking and being messy and going through all of that. No, older dudes be laid back nowadays, but a lot of older street dudes don't know how to just, I don't know what be up with them, but they just don't know how to like chill. I'm like, bruh, it's time to let it go. Yeah. Your time should be done. All that stuff you was doing, your time should be done. So, scammers, they be get. I don't want to.
Finessed in the club before?
No, hold on, let me see. I ain't never got finessed, but somebody did. Oh no, I did recently, but it wasn't in a club. And when I see you, girl, matter of fact, let me tell you that story. But like, scammers in them, they just get money. I mean, they be taking people money. I ain't got nothing to do with that. But if you got it, you got it. Shoot, that's what the Caucasians be doing. But recently I danced at this club in Statesboro. I gotta tell this story because I was so mad. We danced with this little Hispanic girl or whatever. We made like over $1,200, almost $2,000. It was 3 of us. It was me, my other homegirl that I danced with, and then her. She from Atlanta, knowing that we ain't gonna see her. But we ended up leaving out, like, not our money with her, but we leave it like with somewhere nobody can't find it or nothing. Mm-hmm. And it's only 3 people that knew where the money was at.
Oh, man.
Me and my homegirl downstairs. And she upstairs. So I'm like, ain't nobody else gonna take it. So when we try to go look for the money, everybody wanna act slow. Everybody wanna act stupid. Then the man, this what really made, child. Then one of the dudes or the girls, I guess the girlfriend, her boyfriend, however that works. But he go try to give us $100. Me and my homegirl. That's $200. That was $2,000.
So his girl took it and he tried to get y'all 2 just to make it seem like he ain't had nothing to do with it.
I'm like, it's good that we made a lot of money that night because we still was like shutting the party down. Like, they ain't, you feel me? Yeah. But it was like a little lounge and I'm still like, you feel me? It just goes to show that you broke. That's why I couldn't even be mad. I'm like, okay, cool, a little cool, $2,000 out my pocket or whatever. But I'm like, it goes to show that you're broke. Like, you don't have no other choice but to take no money because they didn't even make money.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't even be feeling bad for him. That's why I wasn't really even tripping over it. At first I was, but I was like, okay, you broke. That goes to show that you broke. Yeah. So you feel me? Ain't really nothing you could do. You gonna take a whole bag of money. Yeah, then everybody gonna act.
Ain't nobody going nowhere. You take my money.
I'm talking about I was heated. I told them that. I'm talking about I was heated. You got dudes holding me and stuff. I said, bruh. And it was crazy because if she was still there, by the time we had done figured out the money was gone and stuff, it was the end of the night. So they had done slid on us. Yeah. Because we thinking, okay, they still there. We see all the other dancers still here. Y'all telling me y'all the only dancers leaving. Come on, stop playing with me. Ooh, I was so mad that day.
So how dangerous is it doing what you do?
It's dangerous. I haven't encountered anything yet. Not going to jinx myself, but it's dangerous. And then me being who I am, I think I'm just supposed to go everywhere by myself. I don't be calling nobody. I don't care. I'm about to go chase a bag. And I be having to learn, like, you can't go everywhere by yourself because at the end of the day, like, I'm a businesswoman and I'm a dancer. You feel me? So yeah. I still got to play my role. But after a certain time, it's like, okay, can't go this place. Then you can't go that place by yourself because you don't even, like, I might go somewhere, don't even know where I'm at, but I know I'm going to get some money. And it's a very dangerous job. And you just got to be real cautious when you do it because dudes rob females. They rob them. They definitely rob them, especially if you hungry for some money and you can't go get no money and you probably waiting at a strip club for a female to come out there. boom, get them. That's what I'm
How
saying.
do you
So
leave? Not saying your exact plan. I'm just saying like what precautions do you take when you leaving with all that money? Like you might make $1,200 in one night.
I really just, if you gonna rob me, you gonna rob me. But really, nowadays, security guards getting so cool. Like, I be cool with the security guard. That's the first thing I do when I walk in the club. Like, hey, I'm Yaz, you feel me? Or whatever my dancer name is. Hey, I'm such and such. Like, I need to know your name, and can you walk me out when I get ready to leave? That's the first thing I do when I walk in any club. Forget a tip-out fee. Forget any of that tipping, any of that. I'm meeting a security guard. I want to see the whole crew. I want to know what door y'all be at. Because when it's time for me to go, I need to go, and I don't need nobody. You feel me? That's the first thing a lot of dancers don't do. Or they'll probably fall out with security guards. But
do that. That's like fighting the person who fixing your food.
You can't do that. You can't do that because, yeah, you might fall out with a security guard, but you still got to, like, get cool with another one because at the end of the day, they the one who, like, walking you to your car, like, you feel me?
Yeah.
I be telling them, you got to walk me to my car. I could walk by myself or at least watch me walk to the car because I never park too far from where I'm dancing at. So, yeah.
So, how do you handle beefs and tensions in the club?
I don't really get into too much stuff, but when I do, it's like, my mouth reckless. You ain't gonna check me and think you ain't gonna get checked back. Yeah. Cause we gonna check each other. But like, I just try to avoid that because $1 might fall on the floor. Females want to get into you with $1. Like one girl, we was dancing in the same area. $2 fell in her spot, but that wasn't really her spot. It was air money. Like when people make money rain in the air. Mm-hmm. I'm like, I'm about to get it. She tried to like, come on, you not about to check me because they be thinking because I'm small, like, no, we not going for none of that. But it just, females be trying to beef with new females because I be in a lot of clubs or whatever. But they be trying to beef with you, but you can't beef with me. I'm going to check you back. You going to know who I am and I'm going to check you. Yeah. And then we going to leave it at that. All that fighting stuff ain't necessary, but if I got to fight you, I'm going to fight you because I fight by my respect. You can't play me like that. So yeah.
How do you feel when they take business on, like, if you are beefing with a female, how do you feel when they take their business on the social media about it?
Oh, Lord. I just feel like I had to grow up out of that. And I'm still young, like, so I still be doing it sometimes, but it ain't like public. But once you start dragging it, it's like, okay, where you at? Like, I don't do it no more, but when I used to do it, it was only like a close friends list or something. But I hate when people go to social media. Dudes too. I hate when dudes go to social media. I hate when females go to social media because you put in people in business that don't even know you probably. Yeah. So what you telling something about me, like if a female got beef with me, and it might not even be a dancer or nothing. Females might just have beef with me for the simple fact they don't like me. Like not too long ago, a female was beefing with me about, I guess, her old dude. I don't know what be going on, her baby daddy, whatever. And I'm like, I ain't beefing about the dude, but you can't talk to me all kind of ways. And then she was going to social media and stuff, and I ain't never, it's like, what can you really do? I'm going to check you and I'm going to say what I want to say because nowadays you just gotta have respect. Like, people don't be having no type of respect, and you ain't gonna not have no respect with me. You gonna get some respect. Yeah. But that's really, I just don't be liking it because it don't do nothing for you. Going to social media don't do nothing when we alive. Like, why are we going to social media when you could just see about me in real life? Yeah. Because the online stuff ain't going to get you nowhere. But if you want to see about me, I be in my city, at my house, chilling. Like, that's what I be trying to tell people. Like, you can't punk me. I ain't no punk.
So how hard is it for you to hold a relationship if it is even hard?
Like if I'm talking to a dude.
With your occupation with dancing and you trying to hold a relationship with a dude. Oh my
God. The first thing I can say is please don't get no insecure dude if you a dancer. Mm-hmm. Cause I just got out of a relationship and he was like kind of insecure, whatever. Not just got out of one, but I done talked to a lot of insecure dudes, like a lot of them. And it be getting to the point that I'm so far in my bag or whatever, or like if I'm chasing the bag, if you meet me as a dancer, you can't expect me to stop dancing. Like, you gonna have to give me like $2,000 a week for me to stop dancing. Yeah. And a lot of people, I ain't gonna say they can't do it, but they don't want to do it. You feel me? But with that occupation, I just be trying to be real chill. I let dudes know what it is and what it ain't because I really be chilling. I don't do too much in the club. I dance, make my money, and come home. And a lot of dudes, they just be insecure. Like, they see you put on makeup, like, who you trying to get cute for? Myself, so I can go in the club and get some money? What you talking about? Like, it just be, you can't deal with no insecure dudes. And some dudes be real insecure. And, like, that's why I just don't even get into them no more. Because if you're going to be insecure and I'm dancing, you tripping. I'm not coming to none of that. So they be crazy, man.
Is the difference between doing it, like, if you wasn't a dancer and you was in a relationship, you just like, I want to start dancing, versus you was already dancing, and then you got into a relationship, now they trying to change you. Is a difference? It's
definitely a difference. Okay. It's a big difference, because now if you want to be a dancer, it's like, okay, what made you want to become a dancer for dudes' point of view, but it's definitely a difference.
I got a question for you then. So the pandemic hit, and you remember OnlyFans started jumping.
Oh my God.
So
I had on OnlyFans, but it was like for a week, and I really did not post anything. I probably posted the same thing I posted on Instagram, and got a lot of money off of it. Like, people probably be like, "Oh, she got an OnlyFans, she a little thought," but I really post the same thing I post on my Instagram. So it ain't nothing that you cannot not see. Like, I might be dressed up and post it on there, but they be thinking that, you feel me? Nah, it don't be none of that, but dudes be insecure about that too, like, but I don't understand why.
What if you was in a relationship and your girl jumped on OnlyFans? She wasn't doing none of that, but now she doing it because she heard about OnlyFans, and now she posting on OnlyFans. What you think about that?
And if I was a dude, I'd be like, okay, why you want to do all of that? You're doing too much.
Is it his fault or is it her fault? Who fault is it?
I don't know. If the dude ain't got no money, then that's gonna drive her to OnlyFans. So it might have to be the dude fault. Cause why she want to go to OnlyFans if you got money?
Yeah.
Cause a lot of females, they be having money, but they know. I think it'd be the dudes.
Is it dude fault? That interview somebody else. They say the same thing.
I think it'd be the dude. Cause if I'm with a dude and I ain't been doing no stripping, no dancing, no none of that, no OnlyFans, then. And he got money, I'm not doing none of that now. Yeah. But if you ain't got no money, I'm about to go find a way to get some money.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So, how do you feel? How do you feel about women catching so much backlash about talking about sex? Like the song WAP, or, really Megan Thee Stallion, Cardi B type stuff.
I just feel like...
Somebody just talking about a lot of sex and they catching a lot of backlash for it. Is that fair?
No, it's not. It's not at all. Me being a female, like, I'm going to be real, like, I feel like they just need to let females live. We are females. Like, you're going to have hormones. You're going to do this. Like, if I want to talk about WAP one day and I want to go be a hood female the next day and sing a Money Bag Yo song or something, I could do that. And I just feel like they be giving us backlash because they really, like I'm saying, it be something to do with insecurity. Like, when dudes insecure, they be like, oh, why she doing this and doing that? Like, I just feel like it's weird because everybody got to live. We don't be talking about dudes and the stuff that they be doing when they be punks and stuff. So that's what I'm saying. Like, how could you be mad at me because I'm on the same route? And you talking about you a hood dude, but you really a punk. Like, that's what I be talking about. I don't be getting dudes, man. I'm telling you, I don't be knowing what be going on with them.
Like that one. Listen,
I don't know what be going on with them.
So, I'm going to say Savannah, and then I'm going to say all around. We're going to start off with Savannah first. Savannah-wise, what club got the best food?
Ooh. I heard Temptations got some good food, but I never ate from Temptations. What club got the best food? Oh, no, not Temptations, Empress. Temptations food not good. They give you frozen stuff like... I ordered some cheeseburgers. No one's the same cheeseburgers that you go to the grocery store and put in the microwave. Mm-hmm. No, we can't play like that.
That's what they gave you? No.
Son, I could have already had Bronx with me. Yeah. But I heard Empress got some good food, but I never ate from there. So it might be Empress. Savannah-wise, it gotta probably be Empress.
What about all around?
Ooh, what club was that? I'm trying to think. It wasn't a club out here. I think it was in Atlanta or something. I don't know. I think it was in Atlanta, but I forgot the name of it. But Savannah clubs don't be having no good food like that. They be lazy and stuff.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So, Asian Doll, she been catching a lot of backlash lately, right? Since King Von's death. And she been in a lot of altercations. Why do you think she in so much? Is that her fault or people really clapping that? People really jumping on her?
I think people just really jumping on her because Asian Doll speak her mind.
Mm-hmm.
That's what, and in this society, in this world, people do not like that. Why? I don't know. People do not like that people speak their mind, and I just feel like she be speaking her mind, and then, you feel me, they gonna jump on her, and like, when King Von died or whatever, RIP to him, they getting mad because she hurt. When somebody grandma died, y'all do the same exact thing. But then I feel like she hurt right now, so a lot of people coming at her. Like, that's like when she played the song on live. Why y'all mad that she played her song on live? Like, she was just on some regular stuff. You get what I'm saying? People just, they don't like when you speak your mind. They don't like when you tell the truth. They just don't like when you being you. Like, you got to be fake to get around in this world, and that'd be crazy to me because I can't do it. I'm going to be me 24/7. If I got to fake it, then I don't.
So what you would have did if you was in her shoes?
Like when King Von died, or like right now?
All together. Everybody clapping at her, jumping on her and all that.
Me personally, I'm going to clap back. I'm going to do what she do. I'm going to clap back. Then I'm going to deactivate my page. I'm going to shut all of that down. I'm going to shut it down. You ain't going to want to clap back no more. You ain't clapping back no more. I'm going to do the same thing she doing. Oh, you coming for me? I'm coming back. And then I'm going to deactivate my page because I don't want to see nothing else you got to say. And I'll block it and leave it at that. Like, nah, like, people just be, they don't like when you ain't. They don't like when you real. And I'm going to be real. I'm going to tell you how it is and tell you how it ain't. And then I'm the type that you be talking, I'm going to block you. Because them little 3 dots already letting me know that you typing block. Talk to God, not me. For real, man. People don't be understanding that.
So, with Savannah, do you feel like you have to leave Savannah to reach your potential, or you think you can reach it?
Most definitely. Most definitely. If I could tell the first thing my kid's not growing up here. If I could tell anybody anything, get out your own city. Like, that's all you know. And I don't want to just know Savannah. You feel me? I want to like explore the world, see different things, see different potentials, meet different people. Yeah. And Savannah's so small, it's like you know everybody. What's crazy, I don't be knowing a lot of people. And so when people be dying, so I be like, dang, they stay here. Don't be knowing nobody, but I just feel like I'm more than Savannah, honestly. I just really feel like I'm more than Savannah. And not saying, but when I go up, my city gonna always be known. You gonna know that's where I came from. You feel me? I'm gonna keep Savannah on my back or whatever, but it's just like, it ain't for me. I want to get up out here. I want to live life. I want to move around because my family never did it. So I want to be like, okay, y'all trying to take a trip to Dubai? Yeah. Sure, everybody tickets paid for.
Everything paid for.
Just hop on the plane. That's all you got to do.
The only thing I can't do is pack your suitcase.
No, I can't do that. And you better not miss the flight. You better be here. Everything paid for. Just hop on.
Listen, you fuck up on that one. Well, that's on you.
No, for real, for real. That's the type of stuff that I be on. Like, even if I do ended up in Savannah all my life, I'm still going to be traveling, but I'm going to still come back. Like, you feel me? That's just the type of stuff I be on.
That sounds good. I ain't going to lie. So, 2020 coming to an end. What's the best thing that happened for you in 2020?
My business. My business and just being myself. Like, just getting out in the world, learning about stuff, moving around. I would say dancing, but that ain't nothing. Everybody could do that. But really my business. My business and just being myself and getting out in the world, basically. So, yeah, that's basically one of the best things. And get my office.
Oh, yeah. What can we expect from you in 2021?
A lot. Stay tuned because it's going I'm shutting the city down. Every month is going to be something with me. I'm shutting the city down every month. Like, it's just going to be a better year. I ain't going to say, it's going to be a better year for me. Mm-hmm. They say it was this post. They was like, y'all thought 2020 was bad. Wait till she start drinking. So I don't want to see that 2021. But really just a lot. Like I got a lot planned, a lot of moves, a lot of everything. So I'm just ready to flourish into the female that I should be, the businesswoman that I should be, and take off and bring my city up with me.
That sounds good. Well, shoot, thank you for stopping through the podcast. Thank you for doing your interview.
Yes.
We about some months behind.
No, for real. Like 4 or 5 months behind.
Well, we got it through. I got one more question before you ride out. Listen, if I'm gonna say if you get old, if you was to get old, what memory would you like to leave behind?
That I gave back. That I actually like did something like. yeah, I got money, yeah, I got this, yeah, I got all of that, such and such or whatever, but that I gave back. Like, you ain't gonna be able to say, if I do leave before my time, you can't say, oh, well, she ain't did nothing for nobody. No, I gave back. That's really my biggest thing that I want to do. I want to give back to the world because a lot of people need it.
Yeah.
So really just give back.
That's good. Well, shoot. Thank you for stopping through the podcast. We truly appreciate you. I'm very grateful that you even took the time out to stop through.
Well, definitely.
Listen, this has been a Memoriies Media podcast with your girl, Yaz. You see she got a lot going on. I'm trying to tell you. And thank y'all for stopping in. Thank y'all.
No problem.